everybody, and welcome back to Sky Bees. And in this episode, we use our mana that we are producing to create ourselves some terrasteel, use that terrasteel to create ourselves an Elven Gateway portal, and we make ourselves a terrasteel bee. We also do a little bit of enchanting and upgrading our armor, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to be continuing our botania by creating ourselves the Terrestrial Agglomeration plate to create ourselves some terrasteel, and then in turn make ourselves the Elven Gateway portal to do some trading with the elves to get ourselves Elementium, Dragonstone, and Pixie Dust, so we can make ourselves an Elementium bee and anything else the Pixie Dust and Dragonstone does require. So, a few things first is I have finished the mob spawner. I have added in the other blaze spawner and fill out the entire room with vector plates and remove the fans at the back. So it's completely dark in there and loads of mobs are spawning. Oh, there's a few blazes. I have that one currently turned off because of how powerful it is, and I've upgraded it to the max. And we've got over 53,000 blade rods in here. Now, this chest here, I remember saying that there was no ender chest. Well, it turns out there's a different type of cross-dimensional storage thing where I can hook up one chest and link it with another. It's called dimensional storage or dim storage, and you can add different frequencies, like you would die at the top of a normal ender chest to whatever number you want. And this thing is filled with blaze rods now, and on the right here you can see you can make it public or private so people can not access it or let other people access it. You can lock it so nobody can open it and change what's inside, but you can see in here, here's the frequency. So default it is 1. It's from the dim mod, so if you go to add here, add dim, you can see, ignore the mining dimension, that's just because I put dim. But you can see there's actually a dimensional tank. So the same thing is where an ender tank, you can just send fluids across areas, which is very good. I thought I had no cross-dimensional linking of inventories, but it turns out there is. So I'm happy about that. Because of that, now we've removed the drawer that's up here and hooked up our chest, which is full of blaze rods, which are pumped out into these hoppers, dropping them on top of the pressure plates for the endo flames to consume. So I'm just changing a ton of stone and a ton of wood into living rock and living wood, because today we're going to be making ourselves the Elven Gateway portal. So I'm going to put these down right here. Actually, I think this one has to move over one more this way. So it has to be a 3-block gap, and we have to dig out this spot right here. There we go, and put back the torch, why not? Back over here, grab a little bit of living wood, and a little bit more than that. And then over here, I need to fill in the ground, because here's where the core is going to go. And then it's going to be the glimmering wood, then it's going to be the log, and then another log. And then glimmering wood is going to go here, so I'll block that up, and then that there. Then I'll break these quickly. And then just put this one here, and then put it there. So all the empty spots are going to be 3 glimmering wood, and 1 Elven Gateway core, which we are going to require terrasteel before we can even make it. So the first things to make ourselves terrasteel is we need to make ourselves the Agglomeration Terrestrial Agglomeration plate. So this is going to require 5 different runes. Rune of Water, Earth, Mana, Air, and Fire. Also a block of mana steel, which I don't know if I have. I have enough mana steel, but I'm not going to waste that just yet. I'm going to grab myself a block of iron, which I should have in here. There we go. And a bit of lapis. So 4 pieces of lapis. Actually, plus another 3 for the actual pressure plate. Or not pressure plate. Terrestrial Agglomeration plate. So we'll come over here. And I'm going to be setting it up right here. We're also going to need to make ourselves sparks to be able to transfer tons of mana to even make the actual spark. Or the actual... Jeez, I'm all over the place today. To make the actual terrasteel. So put that there, and then you get yourselves living rock, and you fill it in as an X pattern, and now all we have to do is make the plate, put it down here, connect it with a spark, and then make ourselves terrasteel. So, to do that, we need to make this ourselves the runes. Now, each rune does require a bit of mana steel and a mana powder. So we're looking here. Rune of Water. It's going to require bone meal, sugarcane, and a fishing rod. Let's go over here and start grabbing all the things we're going to need. So, Rune of Water we'll start with. So, sugarcane. Do I have sugarcane? I should do, definitely over here. So, 1 sugarcane. We just put all this stuff over to the side here because I don't want to get in the way. The sugarcane, a fishing rod, and now we need a bit of bone meal, which I should have some in here. Or up here. I definitely have bone meal somewhere. Maybe it's all in block form. Okay, I'll just compress down a bone. So there we go. There is our Rune of Water supplies. Now the Rune of Fire. This is going to require nether brick, gunpowder, and a nether wart. I have one nether wart here. I should have brick in here. So nether brick. And what was the other thing? Gunpowder, which I should also have in here. Perfect. So let's unbookmark those now. So Rune of Earth is a marble, a coal block, and a brown mushroom. I think I have my mushrooms over here. So let's grab ourselves a mushroom, one brown mushroom. Then we're going to need, let's see, what was this again? Block of coal. So block of coal and any type of stone, I think. And the only type of stone we have is over in the chest over there. Also, I could just grab out like 4 of this, compress this down into a polished. And apparently this works. Rune of Mana is a lot simpler. It's just 5 mana steel and 1 mana pearl. Mana pearl's over in the chest over there, so we'll grab that now in a second. Also, I need my Wand of the Forest. Which chest did I put that in? Or is it over in that chest as well? It might be over there as well. Okay, Rune of Air is a carpet, a feather, and a piece of string. Now, I should have the string. Yes. Do I have the carpet? I don't think so. So I need 2 white wool. So combine this and make ourselves a carpet. And I'm just going to put it back just so I always have 1. There we go. And a feather. Let's put this over here. I know I have feathers over here from the chickens that may have fallen from the mob spawner with baby zombies. So there we go. Over here, Wand of the Forest plus some living rock. Put this up here, put that there. There we go. Wand of the Forest. And we need 1 mana pearl. Perfect. Let's start. What we need to do is put 5 of these here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 mana pearl. Now it's made that sound. And now we have to take a couple of these mana spreaders and link them up to this. So it actually fills this thing with mana because it needs mana. And all we have to do is put a living rock on top and then right click it when it's ready. Boom. And if you want to, you could just right click it again with an empty hand to, of course, make another one. Let's do the Rune of Air. So carpet, a feather, and a piece of string, plus a mana steel and a mana powder. And then put ourselves a living rock on top. There we go. Next one is the Rune of Earth. Wait, I took them from the wrong slots. The Rune of Earth go this one, this one, this one, and these 2, 1, 2. Living rock. There we are. And next is the Rune of Fire. Same thing again, just add all these items on. Done. And then last, the Rune of Water. So fishing rod, a bit of bone meal, some sugar cane, mana powder, and a mana steel. And then the living rock. There we go. So now we can make ourselves a terrestrial agglomeration plate by coming over here to our crafting table, clicking on it here. Boom, it's made. Unbookmark all this. We don't need it anymore. And those runes I can put away over there. Now, we need to grab ourselves some petals, because now I need to make myself some sparks. Sparks are a mixture of petals, gold nuggets, and blaze powder. So I'll just grab myself a stack of blaze rods, combine it there. Now I have the gold nuggets. I do. So spark, there they are. I need a total of 5. There we go, perfect. Let's clear that. Back over here and put 1 on each mana pool. There we go. Now, terrestrial agglomeration plate right here. Put this on top, and all we have to do now is just grab our mana powder, mana steel, or no, it's not mana powder, it's mana pearls and mana diamonds. So put 1 of each on top. It will pull the mana from the pools over and create ourselves a terrasteel. There we go. And I'm just going to make 1 more just in case, because I'm going to need to break this down to nuggets so I can craft myself natural pylons and the Elven Gateway core. There we go. We should have everything now. Do I have? No, I don't. I need to take a little bit of living wood. Right, Elven Gateway core, break this down. And then the core is made like so. And then the pylon, so PY. We need to make ourselves mana pylons. So I need to uncompress 2 blocks of gold. So 2 mana pylons. And then upgrade them. Ooh, I need Eyes of Ender now as well. Okay, we have a few Ender Pearls over here, so that's grand. Combine these in here. There we go. And now we should be able to make ourselves a natural pylons. So 2 of these, 1, 2. And now what we have to do is come back over here. And those mana pools I have down over here, I need to put these in them. So these on top. So 1, 2. No. And I forgot one other thing. I need to make this out the glimmering living wood. That just requires combining living wood and glowstone. So glowstone, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That should be everything now. And I feel like I'm missing something else. Oh, yes. I want to make myself a mana tablet to make transfer of mana into those mana pools a lot easier. Because I'm going to need to, like, fill these mana pools before I can even activate it. So, Wander the Forest. I'm going to change the rotation of this pool. Chuck that in for a minute. And now grab ourselves the Elven Gateway Core. Glimmering Wood here, here, and here. And all we have to do is wait for the mana tablet to fill up a bit. Which is half full now. And all I have to do is just chuck it in there. And it will start filling this mana pool. Alright, there's enough mana in each one of these pools now, so all I have to do is right-click the core, and there we go. The portal is now activated. So, if we wanted to, if we split this up evenly, somehow maybe make 32. There we go, and we chuck this in here, we should get back 16 Elementium, which is definitely more than enough to make ourselves our Elementium B. Same then as well for the mana pearls, and we chuck in 32 of these, and we should get back 32 pixie dust. Same thing with the diamonds. All we have to do is chuck 32 of these in here and get back 32 dragon stone. Why do I feel like I didn't get back all the pixie dust I should have? There we go. Okay, it was just taking its time. So in terms of making ourselves the bees, so we want to make ourselves a terrasteel bee, which requires the ender bee and the mana steel bee. Now, the mana bee is down right now, and I also don't know if I actually mentioned, but I did put down the wither bee, so he has been producing wither comb quite nicely. We look in here, he's got 2 stacks of it, which is quite good. So if we grab our mana bee, which is doing work back there, I should have bee jars right here. Okay, I have 1, and this is our ender bee. Let me just go quickly empty my inventory of all this botania stuff. Yeah, that should be okay. And what do I need now? So I need a mana steel to breed the bee. I'm going to need the actual elementium, which is going to require the terrasteel bee. But the terrasteel bee is just made like that. Okay. So there's not enough mana in the mana pools yet just to make ourselves a block of terrasteel. So we're just going to work with what we have. So let me just make myself a few more bee jars. Over here, grab myself an ender pearl. Hopefully the bee doesn't escape. I have a jetpack, so I could just chase him down if he does escape. So mana bee, please. Nobody else escape. And so you go down, and you go down. Oh, I forgot you're a baby bee. Right. I think I might have to sit here and wait for you to grow up. You're going to take a long time to grow up. Hardly putting you on a lead will stop you from escaping, right? If I was just to get myself a lead here, okay? I've done this before, so the bee doesn't escape. I lead him, put him there, he can't escape, and he shouldn't be able to go anywhere, even if though he teleports. So hopefully it's okay. And oh yeah, this fan. Whee! I don't know why, but I just did that. It's fun. So I'm going to be back as soon as this bee has fully grown up and we can start making ourselves a terrasteel bee. And actually, while he's growing up, I'll work on making ourselves as much terrasteel as I can, at least enough for a block. So I'll be right back. Alright, the ender bee has fully grown up, so we come back over here now. We should be able to put him down in here. Hopefully it doesn't teleport out in time. Maybe I'll just get all the items ready in my hotbar. So, mana seal. Alright, put you down. Give you that. Give you this. And you should make yourself a terrasteel. There we go. Pick you all up. And I'll just put this guy back in here. Why not? There we go. And so, I only managed to make 5 terrasteel out of all the mana we had built up. And it has been a little bit more time. So we might be able to make a few more. So 1, 2, 3. Looks like we got about 4 half-full mana pools. So that's about 2 fully. I think it takes about half a mana pool to make 1. So all we need is 3 more. Actually, no, 2 more. Because I think I have 1 in a chest somewhere. I think it's actually in here. Yeah, so we just need 1 more, and we definitely have enough to make 1 more. So there we go. Put this down, and do we? Yeah, it looks about. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we just come back over here, and take those out, and press K. There we go. Block a terrasteel, and grab ourselves a terrasteel B, and fly back over here. Do we have room in here? We do, right in the middle, front of the hive. I don't want to punch the bee, so there we go. Perfect. So that's pretty much it for Botania for now. So I think what I want to do right now is I was looking through some armor. So, you know how we have this type of armor? I was looking at what type is the best. And by the looks of it, it's called Crystallized Obsidian chestplates. Now, we can't make this just yet, which we can, but I'm not bothered. We need wither roses or chorus fruit. So what I'm thinking of is these different type of netherite armor. I was looking through the different stats. So this is golderite, so piglins become neutral. Blazerite, immune to fire damage and increased movement speed in lava. That'll only be good when fighting blazes, but we're never probably going back to the nether anyway, so it won't be a problem. But this enderite one is the most interesting one I was thinking of. It might be good for when we go to fight the nether dragon. The nether dragon? Oh my god, the ender dragon. It saves us from the void if you have a full set. So I'm thinking if we had a full set of this armor and we just go into the end, we shouldn't anger any endermen, and if we fall off our island, we should be saved from the void. Prismarine is just water breathing and faster movement speed in water. Witherite is just wither immunity, poison immunity for spiderite. Phantorite is immune to fall damage, which would probably be good, but you need to have the full set. And then there's Featherite, which is slow falling, so that would probably be good, but you need a full set. So because we have a jetpack, we can't necessarily have the full set, which is kind of disappointing. Enderite, it says, prevents teleporting for 10 seconds, increase damage dealt to Enderman by 1, and teleports loot to a targeted chest. Which is pretty cool, and the same for a pickaxe and all that, so I don't actually know if I necessarily want that. Let's have a look up, like, Enderite. And upgraded nether. So, is there any kind of special type of sword? Because we have this Captive Dreams, but we just combine this with the special sword, or a special ingot, and it gives us that ability. So Blazerite is increased fire damage dealt to targets not immune to by fire, fire aspect, and auto smelting. We have prevent teleporting, increased damage dealt to immune to fire. We also have chance to apply wither, sometimes applies wither 2, poison, increased damage dealt to phantoms by 2, living entities around you glowing, and increased block reach by 2. Okay, that block reach might be a good one. Then attracts all items near you. So, like magnet. That's probably not too bad. But I think I'm just going to make myself the enderite armor now. So, do I actually have any netherite processed up in here? I think I used it all to repair my pickaxe. So, I don't have my thing on me, but I should have netherite honeycomb. Yeah. Put this in here. And I can just take all this out. That's fine. And just chuck all that in there. We got the comb. And put the comb back up in here. And we got 9 netherite. Alright, that's perfect. So it requires 4. Oh, there's a few endermen in there. Nice. If I just take a stack of ender pearls, it should be enough to make ourselves 4 netherite or enderite ingots. There we go. And over in the smithing table, let's upgrade this pieces of armor that we have. So the helmet, leggings, boots. And I know we have a chest plate in here somewhere. I think it's in here. There we go. Chest plate. There we go. So technically, if we fall off the island right now, we should not die, which would be good. But we have a jetpack, which will save us mostly. I'm also thinking of doing a bit of enchanting just on my pickaxe and maybe my boots. Can my chest armor be enchanted? It says page... Yeah, okay. It looks like it can, but I don't know if you can do it through an enchantment table. So let's give it a go. Let's make ourselves an enchantment table. We're missing ourselves a book, which I can make. So, book, enchantment table. How hard is it to make? How many of these can we make? 15? That only make us... Yeah, not much at all. Is this the only way to make books? Yeah, it is. Leather. We'd have to smelt up zombie flesh. Alright, I'm going to smelt up a quick bit of zombie flesh. Actually, wait, no. If we look up our pylons again... Actually, no, I think we just put it down over here in front of our... thing, because I believe these natural pylons also include level 30 enchanting. Yes! Never mind, we don't have to worry about books. So, if we just come over here and grab ourselves a stack of lapis, and let's see what type of enchantments we can get. So we said we want to enchant our pants. This armor is not that great, so we might strip this and add something else to it. Ooh, protection 4. Yeah, definitely want that. Excavate, not really. The hammer, excavate, efficiency, that'd be kind of good. Fortune, nice. Auto smelt, teleportation, efficiency. Let's try the jetpack. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, let's go grab ourselves a, what's it called? A grindstone. Right, there we go. So let's enchant this with auto smelt. Efficiency 3, meh. Let's strip it. Do it again. Unbreaking. Okay, actually, that's not too bad. So we said we want to swap out what we have on our leggings. So let's strip the leggings. There we go. And blast protection. Oh, wow. Okay, so blast protection, projectile protection, and protection 3. And unbreaking 3. You know what? That's actually quite a good pair of pants. Yeah, so I know this episode is probably going to be a little bit short, but next episode, we're going to be working on our Astral Sorcery so we can set up ourselves a tier 2 altar, maybe a little bit of Starlight Infusion, and then that way we can make ourselves our Blood Altar, set that up to start making ourselves our steel casing for Mekanism and start making Mekanism machines, Mekanism power, and once we get enough Mekanism power, we can set up our powah energizer to start making ourselves the actual casing for the Resourceful Bees centrifuge. So we can get rid of that single one over there and start setting up a big area for the bees. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.